everybody. Just wanted to show you 8 simple products to get me out the door with a fresh face and my favorite tools. First, I'm using the e.l.f. Flat Kabuki brush, and I am going to match that up with It Cosmetics CC Cream. I love the combination of this brush with the CC Cream. I basically do a little stippling of the e.l.f. brush, and then I start with circular motions and go ahead and blend it in. I feel like this brush works really well with CC cream. I know a lot of people like to use their fingers, and that's fine, but I've just found that this e.l.f. brush is the best for this job. I continue with circular rotations around my face to get a nice satin finish. As I was nearing the end of my It Cosmetics CC tube, I only was able to get out one pump, and I went back, cut the tube, and I was able to get the last bit of goodies inside. I continue with circular rotations with my e.l.f. brush and continue until I get a nice, smooth satin finish that's well covered on my face. Next, Guerlain Under Eye Color Correctant 01 Light Warm. This product is very concentrated, so you need just a tiny dab. I apply the Guerlain using the tip of my fourth finger with gentle tapping back and forth until the product blends into my skin. I also like to run a little bit down the center of my nose, and I will carry the product over to the side near the bridge of my nose to cover any marks that I may have from my glasses. I love this Guerlain skin correcting. I think it really, really does a great job. Usually I wait and set it with setting powder, but today I did not use setting powder. Next, I want to encourage you to invest in a good spoolie stick. I know most eyebrow pencils come with one, but they usually pop off or break off. This Sonya Kashuk spoolie stick is one of the very, very best I've ever used. Not only for brushing your eyebrows upward before you start your application, but also after your eyebrow application, use the spoolie stick to soften it up. Now that my eyebrows are in place, it's time to apply blush. This brush is my favorite. It is from Sigma, and it is actually a contour brush, but I use it for all of my powder blushes. I'm using Tarte. I like to give a little smile and circular small motions to start in the apple of my cheeks and then rotating it upward. That's how I apply my blushes, and I try to get them as even as I can. It may not be technically correct, but it works for me. And that brush, that is the best blush brush, even though it's made as a contour brush. Now I'm going to get into my broken Laura Mercier powder using the It Cosmetic powder brush. I like to dab it in, swirl it around, and apply it to my T-zone area especially, just to set my foundation, and in this case CC cream. A couple of sweeps over the forehead and around the outer perimeter of my face. The next brushes are brushes I use for my eyeshadow. First, the MAC 217. Then I will also use the MAC 224 brush. I will use the white e.l.f. smudge brush. Then a brush called Soho, and I'm sorry, I'm not sure where I purchased that. And the last brush that I use for eyeshadow is the motives. I'm going to start out with the Soho brush, grabbing some light cream colored shadow from my basic eyeshadow palette, and I like to cover the lower lid, crease area, all the way up to my eyebrow. It's just a nice light color when I'm not putting on anything else on my eyelids. Then I take the MAC 217 brush and I'm dabbing it into the penny copper color. And I like to go right into the groove of my crease, and in circular motions, I kind of like to build up that little bit of a hooded area that now I have to take ownership over as being gracefully aging. I've never had hooded eyes, but you can really see sometimes when that eyelids start to droop a little. Then I'm going to take my MAC 224 brush and I'm going to go ahead with the combination of that copper color and a lighter beige, and I'm going to go ahead and bring it into the crease area and down the outer side of my eye, just with windshield wiper motions back and forth, and blend it up above my eye bone. Again, the same process on the next eye. And I like to do that because it softens the shadow that I used in the crease. So back and forth a few times, always getting at the side of the eyes. And then I'll take my Soho brush again and I grab that nice light clear color and just define under the eyebrow and just make it as even as I can. Back again, the little more into the crease or the hooded area of the eye. I think I'm pretty finished there. We can finally move on to highlighting powder, Pink Glow, using the Becca angled contour brush. Love this brush with this highlighter especially. It has a nice thick base. The bristles are extremely soft. And I just like to touch that highlight above the blush area on the highest point of the cheekbone, a little on the nose, on the top of the cupid's bow and chin, and just slightly over the eyebrows. Nothing too heavy, just a little glow. This brush feels so wonderful on your skin. You just want to keep on keeping on. Curling lashes, so important to invest in a really good eyelash curler. I have very short, thin, straight lashes, and a good eyelash curler really keeps my eyelashes curled all day. I kind of use a crimping motion 2 to 3 times, starting at the base of my eye to the end. Bobbi Brown Smokey Mascara. This mascara I just can't talk enough about. It really works fabulous on short, thin, stumpy eyelashes. I'm looking for a mascara that will pick my lashes up, hold the curl, and last all day. And this is what I find with this mascara. I also like to apply the mascara to my lower lash line because, believe it or not, those lashes are even thicker. Both eyes done. Look pretty even. A good application of mascara. I'm showing you my smudge brush. I smudge eyeshadow under my lower lash line before I apply my mascara. I just forgot to turn the recording on. Sorry. But that e.l.f. brush is great. Okay, a close-up, both eyes done. Soft copper tones. I think the blending looks really pretty for a soft effect. As you can see, I used earth tones and copper tones. To finish it off, using no brushes, just a pencil in rose color, outlining my lips and smudging in the color and applying Soap and Glory Kisser. And remember, the prettiest product you can wear on your face is your own smile. Always be humble and kind and age gracefully.